9 years ago, my life was shattered by a single accusation from someone I once called family. It felt like everything I'd ever worked for, everything I was, just crumbled into dust. I was 22, living my best life. I had a good job, great friends, and a future that looked bright. Then, the phone call came. My mom's voice was frantic, her words a tangled mess. I'd missed her first call, but when she called back immediately, I knew something was wrong. "You need to tell me the truth. What happened with Leah?" She demanded. Leah was my cousin. She was 9 the last time I'd seen her. We weren't close, but our families were friendly. "There's nothing to confess, Mom. What's going on?" I said, confused. What she said next turned my world upside down. Leah, now a teenager, had accused me of sexually assaulting her when she was a child. The details she gave were chillingly specific, but they made no sense. I couldn't breathe. My mom kept screaming, "Did you do it?" But I was in total shock. "No, no, no!" I yelled into the phone, but it was like she couldn't hear me. Within minutes, my entire family had turned on me. My parents said they never wanted to speak to me again. My sisters called me disgusting and blocked my number. No one believed me. I was completely alone, cast out and left to drown in a guilt that wasn't even mine. The next year was the darkest of my life. I drank until I couldn't feel anything, took pills, and just watched my life disintegrate. Every day felt like I was waiting to be arrested. I couldn't leave the house. I could barely eat or sleep. The accusation haunted every waking moment. Then one morning in 2015, a letter arrived. It wasn't from the police, but it might as well have been. The rumors had reached my job. My boss, Jack, pulled me into his office, his face full of concern. "Are you okay, man?" he asked. "There's talk about your situation." I couldn't say a word. I just wanted to scream at the injustice of it all. Years went by. My life became a string of dead-end jobs and lonely nights. But I got sober. I refused to give up completely. I even managed to buy a house, far away from the echoes of my past. But the memories Leah's face, my family's disgust, they never left. Then last week, the impossible happened, a text from my mother. After 9 years of silence, her message was short and cold. "I'm sorry. We need to talk. Leah wants to tell you the truth." I froze, my heart pounding in my chest. All the years of pain, betrayal, and rage came flooding back. Leah was finally ready to talk, but I wasn't ready for the truth she was about to spill. She admitted it. It was all a lie. When she was 15, she got in trouble for sneaking out to meet a boy. To escape her mother's punishment, she made up the story, figuring I was away at college and no one would believe my denials. But they did. Everyone did. The lie grew into a monster that consumed everything. She said she'd spent years in therapy, trying to deal with the guilt. Her message ended with an apology that felt hollow. "I'm sorry. I know you'll never forgive me." Forgiveness? There was no forgiveness in me. Not yet. 9 years. 9 years of my life, destroyed by a lie. I knew then that it was time for revenge, not the kind that would ruin my life further, but the revenge of truth. I saved everything, screenshotted her confession. A storm was building inside me, and I had to act. The next day, I sat in my car outside her apartment. I didn't have a plan, I just needed to see her. When she walked outside, she looked distraught. Our eyes locked, she froze, turned, and ran back inside. Seconds later, my phone buzzed. A message from her, "Please, just talk to me. I need to explain." I didn't respond. The next few days were a blur of desperate texts and calls from her, trying to make me understand it was all a mistake. Then, the family that cast me out suddenly wanted me back. They scheduled a meeting, my mom, my dad, and Leah, all waiting for me. When I walked in, I saw the truth in their eyes. I was wrong, my mom said, her voice shaking. We were all wrong. Leah broke down completely, confessing everything to all of them, the weight of her life finally crushing her. As some family members cried and others stood in stunned silence, for the first time in 9 years, I didn't feel like the villain. The truth was finally out. A part of me wanted to scream, to make them feel even a fraction of the pain I'd endured, but I held it in. As Leah began her path to recovery, I made my own decision. Forgiveness isn't on the table yet, but I will rebuild. My family may never be the same, but I have the power to move forward. And right now, that's all that matters. The long night is finally over. The weight of the lies has been lifted, one truth at a time. Thank you so much for listening to my story. If you've ever felt lost or wrong, know that you're not alone. Please consider liking and subscribing for more stories about finding strength in the darkest of times.